Hi everybody, my name is Elodie Springer and in this video I'm going to play the game Never Have I Ever. I have here a bowl full of questions, mostly acting related. Probably the video will be a little bit longer than most of the videos on my YouTube page, but I just want to give you a good idea of what I've already accomplished with acting and what I want to accomplish. So I hope you like it and let's get started. Okay, the first question is, never have I ever played in a musical. Well, yes, I have. It was an off-Broadway show, but still. It was an off-Broadway show, but that can still be pretty good too. It was a musical here in the Netherlands, but we make some pretty great ones here. Alright. It was a kids musical in my city. We did the Aristocats and I played the dog Lafayette. It was a really fun experience, but since then I haven't really played in a musical. First I was busy with high school and then camera acting, so I just don't think I'm that musically inclined without a lot of singing lessons, because I've had dancing lessons in the past, but that was when I was a kid. I did ballet, jazz dance and show dance, and last year in the summer I did some hip hop for a performance, but I didn't have a coach, so I needed to learn some choreography from a movie, and I watched the videos online how to do that, so I just practiced a few hours a day to accomplish that in a few weeks. I think I did a good job, but I don't know what the experts will think. Probably they'll laugh or will hide behind their hands. But yeah, since the musical like a decade ago, I haven't had any singing lessons, so I think I can make some progress with that too. Now, I don't say my voice is terrible, but I'm not the next Celine Dion, but I think most of us aren't. So we can make some progress, but I'm not a natural talent with singing or dancing, or probably acting too, but I have more experience with that. If you want to put time and effort in it, so will I. I think I prefer camera acting, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't be open to perform on stage. So who knows what the future holds for me. Okay, next question. Hopefully it's a good one. Never have I ever had acting lessons. Well, when I played in the musical, for 9 months every Tuesday evening we had acting and dancing lessons, and once a month on Sunday we also had singing lessons next to acting and dancing. And after that it was I didn't really have lessons because I was focusing on high school. And in fall 2022 I did the 10 Saturday course camera acting, and there I learned the basics of different film genres or techniques. So that was really interesting. I learned a lot from there. And since then I've watched YouTube videos for specific acting skills, and I have a book my brother gave to me last Christmas and about how to prepare for an audition. So that's really helpful. But now I'm looking for an acting coach. Rather I have one here and one somewhere where they speak English, so that I can practice in person, but I can also practice the English with someone who speaks that the whole day. So, but it's not easy to find the right one, because you want to get better, but you don't want to yell at you the whole time. You need to find a way that you make progress. So I haven't found them yet, but hopefully in the nearby future I will, because I think it's really helpful when you prepare for an audition or a self-tape or whatever. Okay, next one. Never have I ever done an audition. Well, yes, of course. I think that's what acting all about. to do auditions and to get rejected, of course. For the musical, I had to do an audition, and for most of the student productions that I played in, I had to do an audition. And I think in about 50% of the cases I got the part, or at least a part in the production. So that was nice. Of course, lots of people don't like to do audition. I'm one of them. It's mostly because I just want the part, you know, and you never know if you'll get it. You put a lot of time and effort in it, and then it's like, okay, we chose someone else, so good luck. It's always nice to know why they didn't choose you. Sometimes the other fits better, you know, and there's nothing you can do about it, but some things you can work on. So it's always good to ask for advice when you can. And I've done auditions for acting programs in the States. One was around the same time I had the camera acting course, and yeah, they weren't the greatest experiences. Here's why. I had to prepare a short monologue, and it was a really fun monologue because it was about an amusement park, and a few weeks later I would visit the amusement park, so that was nice. And they were really excited. I was the first one acting, and they thought I was an example, so I was excited, you know. They hooked me up with someone else. We talked, we had Zoom meetings, and we chatted a lot. But so I thought I'm gonna do it, but it's a lot of money. You have the acting program, you have accommodation, you have to fly to LA. Yeah, that's combined is a lot, so it needs to be worth it. I don't mind spending money because it's for your future, but it needs to be worth it. And then when I was in the plane from Dublin to Orlando, I texted with them the whole time, and I thought I'm going to do it. And then my brother sent me a link from reviews on Reddit about this acting program, and that just broke my heart. I didn't know what to do. I was so shocked. All those bad reviews that it's legit, but it's like scam, you know? And that's with most of the casting calls that I find, that I don't mind spending money on them, but if it's like scam, yeah, that doesn't work. Eventually it still costs a lot of money, and you don't know when you can get rid of it. Well, of course the money you'll get rid of if you do it. I wouldn't say it ruined my holiday, but it didn't make it any better. So even during the holiday we texted, so I was really considering it after I got another discount, but eventually I didn't do it. And till today I have thought about it a lot, and always have the thought, do I regret it? Would my career have been further right now if I did the acting program? I just don't know. I don't know. Last summer I also did an acting program. They were also excited, and there I also saw that there was that it was scam, so I also didn't do it. So I want to warn you. I don't say you can't trust anyone, but be careful, because lots of people are out there for your money, and not to make you a better person or actress or magician. So it's a shame that those people are out there, but they are. So be careful. I hope to do a lot of auditions in the future, but sometimes I don't know where I can find them. It's all that I see extras or whatever, but I think you're making a production. Where is the main cast? Where can I find those auditions? So that's really annoying. So I want to audition more, but I just don't know where to find the right ones, because every casting call website that I saw was like scam. It's annoying, you know? But okay. And then never have I ever played in a cinema movie. Well, I think played is a big word. Have been is a better word. Um, it was, I think, also fall 2022, a little bit before the camera course, but I'm not around the same time, I think. But I thought, why not? So it was a long day and it was boring. It was a really fun experience, and I think it's smart to do it in the future as well. But you don't really get the connections you're looking for. At least I didn't, because they're too busy with the stars, which I understand. But it's like, okay, here you go to the makeup artist, now you wait here, you have dinner, and now you come to the set and you'll do this, this, and this. So yeah, that doesn't really work here, but I think it's a good learning process, and to see how others do it, how it goes on set, that you already have an idea, and that you don't think, oh my god, what is this, all this, you know, when you see all those cameras, etc. I think it's really good to do it, but eventually it's up to you. It costs a lot of time, but maybe you can take something with you that you like, so that will kill time. Next one. We still have some to go, so I hope you still like it. Never have I ever had to gain or lose weight for a part. So far, not. I don't say that the weight that I have right now is the ideal weight for me or for the acting industry. I want to lose some weight, because till now it wasn't really important, but when you want to play in the A-listers, then it's more important to be skinny. So I'm working on it, but because I'm working on a lot, it's not that simple. So yeah, I'm working on it, and when you have a specific goal, I think there's more motivation. So yeah, what else is there to say? I just don't think I want to be the fat kid on the show. I just want to be normal, like most of the rest of the cast, you know? You know what I mean. When you look at all those movies and series, they're all skinny, you know? Yeah, when they're fat people, they don't play the main character, or it's because they need to be fat. It's not that it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm working on it. That's all I can say. Never have I ever had an agent. No, not yet. Here in the Netherlands, it's not that common to have an agent at when you're a beginner. I think that's more common in the States, now maybe also in the UK. I'm looking for one. I'm looking around, I'm searching on the web if I find the right agent that wants to have new talent, because yeah, here's one. But it's not that simple to find the right agency, and if I want them and if they want me, and what are they going to do for me, because I don't expect them to accomplish everything for me, but I just need the connections, you know. And now I'm looking around for auditions and I can't find them, so where are they? So yeah, I hope I can find an agent or a manager, at least someone that is willing to help me, because yeah, it's so much easier, in my opinion, to find the auditions when you have someone who has the connection. So if you're an agent and you think, well, I want to get in contact with her, do it. And we can look if we can cooperate. That would be lovely, of course. Next one. A couple more. Never have I ever done a commercial. Wow, yes, a couple actually. One was for a politic party. I had to play a blind person. It was for a few seconds that you saw me in the commercial, but still. It was a really nice experience, and I've done some commercial work for escape room and for a doctor's website. I don't know every one of them, but a couple, and it was a fun experience, and I got a little bit of money, but not a lot. I just want to focus on camera acting and not commercials. But I don't think commercials have a bad influence on the camera acting. You can only learn from it. Well, that's at least my opinion. So I would also be open to it in the future. You just have to find the right commercials. Am I the good fit for them? Next one. Never have I ever changed my hair for a part. So far, not, because I think it wasn't really important for the part. Well, one time when I played in the cinema movie as an extra, they made some weird braids in my hair because it needed to look like the 90s. It was fun to see, but I'm glad I wasn't a teenager or in my 20s in the 90s, because I wouldn't wear it every day. But it was fun for one night. And if I look at my dyeing my hair, this isn't my natural color. I'm a brunette, so this is like illegally blonde. It's really good for Comic-Con because most of the actresses that I like, well, the characters have blonde hair. If you look at Emma Swan, Veronica Mars, Betty Cooper, Sharpay, Elle Woods, you name it. So that's really fun. I like the color, and so I don't want to change it the whole time because that's bad for the hair quality. And my hair is my precious. I want to take good care of it. It's one of the first things people see, and yeah, I want it to look good. So I don't say I wouldn't be open to it, but it needs to be worth it. If it's like, if I play an extra and they need to have brown hair, then I think, well, for that one day, never mind. But if it's like main character or it can do something for my career, then I would really consider it. So come with a great offer and we'll talk. And if you look at cutting my hair, a couple weeks ago I went to the hairdresser, so now it's this. I think it's okay, and of course if it's like a little bit longer or shorter, you wouldn't hear me grumbling about it. But if it's like too short, like above shoulder, then we'd have to talk, because I'm not really the kind of person who would go for really short hair. I don't know how it looks, and so I wouldn't play just an extra in a big production and that I have to shave my hair or whatever, because that's just not me. So just like with the dyeing, it needs to be worth it, and come with a great offer and we'll talk. That's all I can say. Never have I ever had to do an intimate scene. Well, it was a little intimate, not a lot. There was like, you're like fooling around but with your clothes on, and yeah, it was a funny experience, and I would be open to it in the future with less clothes on. That's fine, but like with the other things, it needs to be worth it, you know. If I think, well, this is good for the story, I understand what they want, then yeah, I don't mind. I'm not the most difficult person in the world. So yeah, we can really talk about it, no problem. I hope the guy can kiss. Well, good. Otherwise it would be a shame. Okay, next question. Never have I ever been on television. Well, yes, I have. A couple of times actually, in a couple of different countries. How about that? The first time was in the United States in 2009, so already almost 15 years ago. I wasn't being interviewed by someone, but it was actually a funny, interesting story, because that summer we flew from Calgary to Chicago, and I left my teddy bear in the plane by accident, of course. So my mother called the airline, and eventually I was in the newspaper in Chicago, and I was on the news in Des Moines, because eventually the plane went to Des Moines. But so it was really interesting that they did topic there about my teddy bear in a local news show in Des Moines. Eventually, we haven't found the teddy bear yet. I just hope she has a great life, even though it's without me. I think everyone who has lost their best, stuffed toy will think the same way. After that, I've played in the Politic Party commercial, of course, and people recognized me when they saw me on TV, and then they told me, so that was really fun, even though it was just for a few seconds. And last month I was on TV in Japan when they interviewed me when I was just walking there when I was on holiday with my family, and they wanted to interview one of us. I thought, well, that's gotta be me, you know. It was really interesting experience, and I noticed that I was a little bit nervous because I didn't see it coming, but it was also a really funny experience that I can say I've been interviewed by someone in Japan. And yeah, you always learn from experiences. That's the most important thing. And I hope I get other chances to have interviews, then it will go more smoothly. Well, I've been here in the Netherlands on TV several times for performances with my Japanese drum and dancing. So yeah, that was fun. And one time I was a jury at the same contest. I was there a special guest. I was the director and I was in the jury. So it was a hectic evening, but that's what I like. I like to be useful and want to do a lot. So it was nice, and I hope I can be on TV a whole lot more. Last question already. Never have I ever done something stupid. Let me think. Well, perhaps one time maybe in my life I've done something that wasn't really smart. I just wouldn't say that I'm perfect, but yeah, close maybe. But eventually it's not about making mistakes, it's that you learn from them. And in my opinion, I have. But you always hope you get a second chance, and sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, and that's just a shame when it's out there or you really hurt someone's feelings. Yeah, always hope for mercy and that you can change things, but it doesn't mean that's always the case. So I wouldn't tell you if I had done something stupid, because then I would have to add one, because when you don't know, yeah, let's keep it that way. That was it. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, and yeah, see you next time. I have a lot of video ideas in mind for next scenes, so keep looking at my YouTube page, and I will post some student productions that I've played in, so can't wait. I have to warn you, they are in Dutch, but my acting skills are good in every language.